This David and Celeste story just keeps getting more and more strange, and today I'm going to update you on one of the most strange developments that I've seen on social media around this situation, and I'm going to share with you a very bizarre theory that may well be one of the only saving graces for Dave.
Now, unfortunately, I watched these videos. I ain't watched this reaction yet, obviously, but I'm watching these videos out of order. The last video I just watched an hour ago, my guy, told us that it was two girls named Celeste that was hanging out with David in this little weird ass love triangle type shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Okay? The first girl named Celeste was old, grown, of age, nothing weird about it. The second girl named Celeste is unfortunately the little girl that died, who was underage this entire time. Do your homework. So, I already learned that it was a weird love triangle between David, the young Celeste, and the grown Celeste. The grown Celeste had a lot of animosity towards the younger Celeste because the younger Celeste is the one who David liked the most. So there's a big ass theory going around that's saying that the older Celeste could have very well killed the younger Celeste so she could have her lover David all to herself. I don't know. I'm just letting you know what I heard.
For David, and I'm not condoning anything. I'm not trying to give him an out. I'm not trying to give him... It's not really an excuse, but this could be a potential defense. There could be some confusion going on. And what I'm seeing on a lot of Reddit posts is that there is apparently two Celestes. So Celeste obviously being the name of the young girl who lost her life. She would have been 15 on the day that she was found. It's highly likely that she lost her life before her 50th birthday. So she would have been 14 when she lost her life. Had her life taken away from somebody, but in a very heartless fashion. But obviously, there's been all this talk about this relationship between David and Celeste and where this all came from, what was going on, how could he have possibly been publicly, openly flaunting this relationship with a 13, 14-year-old girl at this point in his big old career with all of his success. And some people are basically saying that there is another Celeste. There's another Celeste that might have been the one. Maybe this is an excuse. Maybe there's a Celeste that's of age, that was really David's girlfriend, and this little girl maybe had nothing to do with it. I mean, that doesn't really...
No, that's not even a possibility. Like, that shit is over with and done, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. If y'all, we not gonna run with the narrative that, oh, he wasn't talking to the young Celeste, he was talking to the older one, and no.
Hold water when the chopped up body is found in the front trunk of your Tesla, and it's Celeste, the 14-year-old girl, but... We're going to explore this theory of two Celestes because there's been quite a lot of talk about it, and some people are feeling like it does hold water. So there's a whole bunch of Reddit posts that I'm going to go over in the course of this video. This one says, can someone please explain there's two Celestes? There's a lot of spam going on, specifically in TikTok comments, about the Celeste you see in photos is not the same Celeste that was missing and found.
Yes, it is. They confirmed that. The police confirmed that it was a 15-year-old girl who was missing. That the same person in them pictures is her, bro. So we can cut that shit the fuck out.
However, it really does look like the same girl, and the messages specifically in Discord prove that. Can someone please elaborate on this second Celeste that is apparently David's girlfriend? People think an older Celeste, aka second Celeste, named Celeste Herrera, is used as a cover-up to hide that he had any relations with the minor Celeste, the one that was found deceased and decomposed in his car. I read somewhere, I think it was a comment on a BJ Investigates video, that there's another Celeste that's supposedly a decoy, and she's 23 years old. Are all the pics of the girl with the thick black glasses the older Celeste?
No.
People are saying the stream at the arcade and photos with straight black hair are the 23-year-old. All glasses, photos, and videos of curly hair are the victim. So the Celeste and David won't let me sleep pic and Epstein joke cooking videos are the actual victim. Celeste Herrera is a 23-year-old who's been seen publicly with. Celeste Rivas Hernandez is the 11-year-old who he met and groomed in 2021 on Discord, who went missing in 2025.
So I'm gonna post these videos in order, probably. I might post them out of order, I don't know. But the older Celeste was seen with the younger Celeste. Okay? Look what they said. Seen publicly. He's also seen publicly with the other girl, the older girl, Celeste Herrera. So you got Celeste Herrera and Celeste Hernandez. CH, it's kind of weird. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But it was like some people are saying that was around them, saying that it was like a weird love triangle. And that whenever both Celeste were in the same room, the older one called herself Cece. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did? They referred to her as Cece when they was together. When they wasn't together, they just called her Celeste. But when they was together, David always showed more favoritism to the younger one, probably because he's a fucking weirdo. So his weird brain is going to make him talk to the younger one. Focus on the other one. And the older one was kind of like not liking that. So there's some rumors saying that maybe she the one who got him killed, or maybe him and her put, I don't fucking know, bro.
2024, and was found dead in his car on September the 8th, 2025. PDFs like minors. This is apparently
That's
Celeste
the older
Herrera.
Celeste.
This is the older Celeste. I'm not going to lie. Kind of similar looking. I mean, that is bizarre.
It's bizarre. Like, if you was to tell me that this girl right here.
It's the older Celeste. I'm not going to lie.
If you was to tell me that this was like her picture when she was younger, I believe you. Just off the side profile. Like, I would believe, like, if this girl was trying to say that this was me when I was 13 and this is me now, I would believe her, bro. As scary as it is.
Minors. This is apparently Celeste Herrera. This is the older Celeste. I'm not going to lie. Kind of similar looking. I mean, that is bizarre.
Yeah.
That is actually bizarre. I'm saying that's Celeste Rivas. That was Celeste Herrera. And people were trying to work out, well, which Celeste was this in the video. Celeste in the Hello Kitty sandals. These were the sandals she was apparently wearing when she went missing. So clearly this is the child Celeste in her Hello Kitty sandals, seen with David's brother after a show. She was a missing child still during these moments. Now let's look at some other Reddit threads that did.
David's brother need to get his ass locked up too. He's a weirdo. What the fuck you got going on, bro?
Deeper into this theory. So this is another one just with some pictures of two Celestes. She not only shares a similar name, Celeste Herrera, and that's her Instagram there apparently, followed by David, and maybe that's the Celeste from the video. I mean, how?
So
That's her
David follow her too.
And there apparently, followed by David, and maybe that's the Celeste from the video. I mean, how bizarre would that be if this other Celeste was the female actress that was playing the role of the real Celeste, who was the under...
Who? This is some weird, sick shit.
Girl.
So you had the older girl playing the role in the video, like you was singing to her, but the whole time, like, man,
this thing just gets
weird.
more and more wild by the day. And that's obviously the young girl. So
I'm
found
sorry,
out there's two Celestes. One is 23-year-old Celeste Herrera, who is different from the 15-year-old Celeste Hernandez. There's only one music video that looks like Celeste Herrera, 23-year-old. The rest of the music videos look like Celeste Hernandez, 15-year-olds. Man, I got a headache right now. It's all this nonsense, all this horrible,
all this weird
horrific,
shit.
gory stuff is actually giving me a mad migraine today. I'm not feeling it. Super weird how they share similar feelers. Anyone else notice or know more about the older Celeste? She's just a random girl, honestly. In the Twitch scene, it seems to be more of a coincidence to me that they ended up in a video together. She was at an influencer party that David was also at. I'm assuming they're just mutuals, but it is weird she's wearing a similar Gap hoodie on the stream.
Right. Jason, his ass a weirdo too for defending his ass. He's a weird, just as weird with him. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. If let any nigga I ever kicked it with, called cool, said it was my homie, shook hands with, let any nigga I know ever met in life, let me find out you talking to a girl while she 13. I promise you, nigga, I'm gonna be the first nigga on the internet talking about you is a weird my guy. I ain't defending shit. So if you getting on Instagram and YouTube defending this nigga, no, and I know you was around. I know you seen this young ass girl with him. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You're a weirdo too, bro.
Interesting. So Jason Lewin retracts his earlier statement defending David, clarifying they were never close friends and only collaborated on one song and had dinner once. He also states the Celeste he met on stream is not Celeste Rivas, saying, yes, everyone here knew already. So we're going to see an even bigger breakdown of this theory in another post, Two Celestes. What I really don't understand is why there are two Celestes in this situation and why the other one hasn't said anything. Also, why did no one say anything about their relationship when she was so much younger than David?
Exactly. But inside news, they said that they caught the older Celeste wearing some of the younger Celeste's clothes after she died. Why are you wearing a dead girl's clothes? A dead 14-year-old girl's clothes.
This is a really confusing case, honestly. May this young woman rest in peace. This is awful. Does anyone have a GoFundMe account or start one for her family? You should be focused on his two best friends, Aisha and Neo. They hung out with him, and they must have known about the grooming at the very least.
His
Someone
brother,
said, yeah,
too?
you're right. I'm just here to try and grasp some of it. It just seems so insane to me. They for sure should have spoken up about her being underage to begin with, and maybe she'd still be here right now, ma'am. Saying it was a different Celeste that David hung out with has got dragged into the situation since she has the same name as the victim. She put in her IG bio that she's a different Celeste. There isn't much of a reason for her to speak up since the two Celestes look completely different. People were paid off not to speak about it. I think David threatened legal action on somebody for attempting to talk about it.
And how the hell you gonna How you gonna threaten legal action on me because I want to tell the police that you a weirdo? Fuck you! What the fuck you gonna arrest me for? Aggravated weirdo spotting?
Yeah, but where is the pictures of the other Celeste then? There should be a gallery of some LA girl out and about with friends. Where is all her mutuals to put it to bed? All we have is that there is apparently two of them that look very similar and only a few pics of both. A bit mental to me.
And the fact that he follows her makes it even more weird.
All right. And there's more chatter about this theory, this second Celeste. And this one is a lot more of a detailed breakdown, okay? David's David's odd obsession. That's like a tongue twister. David's odd obsession with Celeste and possible incriminating evidence.
Oh shit.
So that no one would be suspicious of him and that everyone would believe that Celeste Herrera is actually Celeste. So this is theory. Celeste Rivas Hernandez was killed all the way back before the 8th of June, according to the report of her missing body. The body was heavily decomposed and chopped up. Depending on the longevity of this decomposition, we won't really know if this theory is true or not. But to continue on with the theory, I believe that after killing Celeste Hernandez, David's obsession with her wouldn't go away, and he would look for someone to fill her place. This is where Celeste Herrera enters. As seen in the two photos, the new Celeste is wearing the exact same one. The exact same what?
Hoodie, bro. They wearing the same Gap hoodie. This is what I was talking about. They saying the older Celeste is wearing the younger Celeste picture. Why are you wearing this dead girl's clothes? Why are y'all wearing the same clothes? It sound weird to me, bro. It sound like the older Celeste wanted the younger Celeste dead so she could be with David. That's what it sound like to me. Or it sound like this right here. Celeste wanted to leave David and go back home, but David would not allow her to because he knew that if anyone found out about their relationship, his career would be ruined. So he decided to kill her. The cause of death is still unknown. Do you know how fucked up that, like, they chopped up her body?
It doesn't say. I don't know if it's a ring or something, but it doesn't actually say.
It's the Gap hoodie, bro. It's the same Gap hoodie.
So the new Celeste is wearing the same Gap hoodie. It's the exact same Gap hoodie. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The new Celeste is wearing the exact same one the deceased one was last seen missing with. This leads me to believe that David knew of Celeste's death and gave the new Celeste her jacket. That's twisted after she was killed. Unironically, XQC went and discovered that many of David's songs and music videos premiered on Celeste Hernandez's birthday, contributing to the fact that David was obsessed with her. Right. Reason for the murder: some people speculate that Celeste Hernandez wanted to leave David to go back home, but David would not allow her to because he knew that if anyone found out about their relationship, his career would be ruined, so he decided to kill her.
Y'all see in this screenshot right here, y'all see this, I'm pretty sure this David right here. in the corner, right here in the corner. This is him. You see what I'm saying?
Cause of death is still unknown, and it's the exact same jacket. People are saying he follows Celeste Herrera, and her bio is different Celeste. She changed her bio. That's weird. Ooh, what was that picture? A little bit of evidence slipped me by. So is that her with the new Celeste? This is the Celeste that's in the bottom of the picture. This is Celeste Herrera.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to save that for the deep dive, all right? This is actually crazy. I just can't believe how crazy this is.
You gonna say that for the deep dive?
People saying the story is getting more and more weird each hour.
Each hour,
now
bro.
People are saying that this Gus guy is dead too.
Yeah.
And that was 4 days ago. That was before I even covered it yesterday. Yes, I don't know if it was real, but Celeste's brother seemed to confirm that Gus died due to different reasons. It sounds very interesting. I'm trying to find more evidence, all right? He was saying, guys, what if David hired someone to take out Gus? Gus was in with some people, the wrong people, scarier people. They found out he was unlived over some girl that David now claimed, and as revenge, they got hold of Celeste and did the unspeakable to her and left her in his car as a warning. Why is nobody looking into this? We already know David pays people off to send them away and fix his problems,
right.
And he was obsessed with her. Dude probably hired a hitman to get Gus unalived, and his gang got revenge for real. Now, I don't know if we can really believe that, but this is what's going on.
Yeah, that's a little stretch, but
who is Gus? Nobody's explaining who it is. In the text, Celeste talks about hooking up with another guy called Gus. Okay, is there any more to this? I can't lie. There's a lot of information on this Reddit, but the comments, there's a lot of interesting screenshots that people are sharing in the comments.
Yeah,
and it's interesting. People saying, do they know who shot him? I hate that Reddit doesn't just let you get these inline messages. But anyway, it wasn't David, according to the brother. It was a separate incident, but I don't know if I'm buying that. In those same texts, Celeste's brother mentions it was a random incident unrelated to David. I don't think anything's random at this point.
Ain't nothing random, bro.
A little bit too crazy.
All this shit connecting, it's too much dots connecting, bro. It's too many coincidences. It can't be random.
There's so much intention behind all of this stuff. Another picture of Celeste. There, the other Celeste, the older Celeste with David. That is just so bizarre. How could you end up having these random pictures with another girl called Celeste after this happened? That's actually insane. Saying, yes, so he's posting with this Celeste, so one questions him, right? And everyone thinks this is the real Celeste. If that was his plan, then he's dumb, because that would only work if they were both alive. But since they found the body in his car, that makes the Celeste they found the primary Celeste, and this one a secondary Celeste, eliminating his little cover-up plan if he thought that he was a 200 IQ act or something. People saying he's done. Exactly. But people saying you might be the dumb one, because obviously it was working up until the murder, which was very likely planned. If he was smart enough to have a double identity girlfriend to cover up the fact he's a PDF, he would be smart enough to properly dispose of a body and not leave it where it could be found. This, plus clues in several of his songs and music videos, tell me he was wanting this to happen. I don't know why this guy's being downvoted. Calling him dumb is stupid, because it was working and none of y'all knew about it until the body was found.
A lot of people knew. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of motherfuckers knew. I didn't even know who this nigga was until this story came out. You know what I'm saying? But the more I'm watching, the more I'm learning that a lot of people knew, specifically people in his type of whatever genre you want to call it. Like, you feel me? A lot of motherfuckers knew that he was a weirdo. A lot of people in that Discord chat knew. A lot of people knew that he was making songs about the missing girl, and a lot of people knew. It was just like one of them things where, like, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't type shit. But it seemed like a lot of people knew. It was kind of like this open secret type of thing. Like, it was a secret to motherfuckers who wasn't around, but everybody around knew. You're not going to tell me that the brother didn't know. People in the Discord didn't know. I'm seeing this shit from years ago when they were talking about it. You know what I'm saying? The brother said he been knew. David's brother and Celeste's brother been knew. The older Celeste had to know something. Nigga.
Your hindsight. Okay. The plot thickens, all right? We really need to find out about this Gus guy. I think that's where that's the most interesting aspect of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Some people are saying this second Celeste theory actually makes a lot of sense to them. Okay. A lot of people are saying this makes sense. People are starting to think that David had used the second Celeste girl as a cover-up, and she didn't even know it.
She didn't even
want people
know
to
it.
start assuming where was she and not appear in videos or photos anymore with him. So he purposely sought out another girl whose name was Celeste and had her wear the first one's jacket on that June the 8th live stream. That is bizarre.
That's crazy.
So it's possible that she's been dead sometime before June 8th, and he tried to trick people into thinking it was the second Celeste was the girl that he was talking to the whole time by allowing her to be on the stream, because the second Celeste is 23 years old.
I don't think she's been dead since June. June was 3 months ago, bro. I don't think she's been dead for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? I don't think your body even, I don't know how long your body will last. I don't know. I don't think she's been dead 3 months. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's been dead 3 months. I just don't. I don't think that. I think she just died. Like not too long ago. But if you go back to this, maybe he knew he was going to kill her. Maybe he knew his time. Maybe he making fucking songs called Romantic Homicide. Maybe he knew he was planning to kill her this entire time, and maybe he just, I don't know. This shit is weird, bro. This is some type of weird, sick, evil genius type shit. I don't like
To the whole time by allowing her to be on the stream, because the second Celeste is 23 years old. This is the theory. Doesn't make sense otherwise. He wanted this Celeste to be seen in private with him and with his friends, so if questions got asked, there was this Celeste looking like the old Celeste. 23 years old, easy alibi. She didn't even need to know. All he had to say was that he dated another Celeste beforehand.
Yeah.
Her brother said she'd been passed away for 2 weeks though, right? He's probably just guessing. They haven't confirmed how long the body had been decomposing. And there's always the possibility of him keeping the first Celeste captive after the breakup while he moved on to the second one. That is dark, but I don't know. The dude is already a monster in my book, and I don't want to believe it could be even worse. Her friends said they haven't heard from her in over a month. What the hell? All right. I found this video on YouTube, and everybody is saying, oh my God, I just keep finding just crazy stuff. It's actually insane. That she didn't want to show her face. It's the other Celeste. It's very odd. So what is it? 121.45. Let's take a look at this.
What? Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. 124.45, yeah? Let's have a look.
Before? Yeah, Sakura and David went to preschool together.
Dude, when we were at the bar the last time I was with you, you were going.
Try to change tough. What can I say, guys? What can I say?
No way! What?
Sakura's the friend at the party, actually? Yeah, she's the friend with Jason.
Melissa was here, and you were talking the last time.
Already before? Yeah, Sakura and David went to preschool together.
Dude, when we were at the bar the last time I was with you, you were going.
Try to change tough. What can I say?
So there, apparently this older Celeste is in the background with David. They're fumbling around, laughing, giggling. And what date was this? July the 31st, 2025. This is around that time that it allegedly might have happened. That's crazy. I mean, how do you just find another woman named Celeste who looks similar? Like, that's how you find
I don't know.
women.
I was finna say this. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I know Celeste is like I think Celeste is like a Hispanic, like Mexican type of name or Latina name, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know, but I ain't never met nobody named Celeste, bro. How the hell you find another girl with the same name, even the same initials, my nigga, that look similar, who's what, 8, 9 years older? Like, where the fuck, like, what kind of evil genius? This nigga is a witch. He's a witch. This nigga in the room somewhere casting spells and shit.
Guys, what can I say?
No way! What?
Sakura's the friend at the party, actually? Yeah, she's the friend with Jason.
Melissa was here, and you were talking to us, and you were talking to me, and you were talking to me.
What bar was that?
Throw a stone before me. Then.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, I gotta sit on the floor. I gotta go on my knees, dog. I'm on my knees, please.
You, me, and Melissa. The food segment.
The food segment?
So David stays off camera in this. Now, I don't know if this is really proof of anything, but definitely a little bit suspect, definitely a little bit strange. Whatever was going off on camera, I'm trying to find out about that. Now, what is another interesting aspect is that Celeste, obviously, I mean, you can see this as a child, right?
Right.
People say, man, what the hell? He was seen wearing the same blue wig.
Oh my. Bro, I'm finna pass out, bro. This is some weird shit, bro. I don't got too much more of this shit here, bro. This is the same dude that was just in that live, by the way. So we know that he's close with David. We know that he does shit with David. He knows that. We know this. You see what I'm saying? We already know. So I don't give no fuck what you talking about, bro. That's the same, like, gang. I ain't finna play with y'all, bro. This is some weird shit.
A little while after this. Now, that's just super creepy. It doesn't prove anything, but him walking around in that same blue wig is
just creepy.
Bizarre.
It's too many coincidences, bro. You got the same blue wig on as you know what I'm saying? The older Celeste got the same hoodie on as the younger Celeste. The younger Celeste got the same shoes on that she was last seen before she went missing. It's too many coincidences, bro.
My heart sank when I saw that. The prisoners are going to love this, by the way. People saying child predators don't go to general population for this very reason. He's definitely going to roll it up in the yard.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm leaving this sub now. I got all the info I needed. I don't need to see this poor kid again. This is just getting depressing at this point.
No, for real though. Like,
justice. Look, we're all hoping for justice. Two Celeste is crazy. I mean, like, how on earth do you even do that? Like, how on earth do you even find like another woman who looks similar in such short time? Like, what, you commit the murder and you quickly went out and found a decoy Celeste? Like, that is actually bizarre. But this honestly is stranger than fiction. This is one of the wildest stories I've ever covered.
Do your homework on stranger than fiction. I don't think that, like he said, stranger than fiction. I don't think a motherfucker can come up with a movie this crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think a motherfucker can write a book this crazy. This is some crazy shit. I think I've reached my David quota for the motherfucking day. I don't think I got no more left in me. This is some shit here, man. Do your homework.